So here is a date, the 19th November 2025. They made an excuse why I have had 10 months of neglect for them to rebuild. Neglect. 10 months of neglect, so from April to December. Was that January? April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So that's January. So this is very similar to what happened to the central heating from 2023 to 2024. Same thing repeated in a limbo, which is hell on earth, of systemic abuse. I was suffering cold winters, could not increase my heating with a thermostat. I was misguided to switch it off in the wrong place, misleaded. It was supposed to be switched off in the summer from the thermostat, not from the main switch. The idiots misguided me. Missing parts in this boiler, which is in this cupboard, where the boiler is for gas. So I had to wait for about 2 years for them to, very long time, many disrepairs, many fixings and repairs of missing parts for 2 years. And then this horrible manager got involved, determined to fix it. From 2023, 2023, they attempted to fix it while I was freezing cold, so they were saving themselves money while exploiting me and making me more ill from being cold, having cold winters. So September all the way through February. So December and Christmas 2023, being forced to have 10 Christmases on my own, more than that, destroyed my family. So this is all, the entire housing association is criminal. 3 strikes against them. So the kidnapping, wrongful section 21 or 20, satanic abuse. 3 strikes, that's strike 1. Strike 2, they've isolated me, had Christmases on my own. My family all refused to get to know me, refused to know the crisis while they tortured me. Prior to kidnapping me, they tortured me for 10 years with psychotic drugs of a minor personality disorder. I was never diagnosed as schizophrenic or as paranoid, never. But they did abuse the systems for 10 years prior to. The other 10 years was when they kidnapped unlawfully. I believe it was a rigged system, which is the second strike against them, which caused me to be isolated for the 10 years. So that's 20 years of abuse. So prior 10 years and then kidnap, isolation. No one wants me. Can't be employed, can't have any recovery, can't have anything for that negative C word in a dictionary. And all associated to this housing association. The third aspect was, what was the third aspect? Yeah, so no central heating, robbed of my civil rights, human rights to have resources. So it's like confiscating something. The bully, the bad teacher who is confiscating my stuff and allowing the bully to have everything of mine. So both of the bedrooms, I've got nowhere to live. It's worse than homelessness. I'm sleeping on the floor, severely disabled. I was desperate to leave the other room that they had not fixed the ceiling. So the flood could have been a lot worse. And God saved me. They created it. They removed all my protections and securities. This is Thrive Homes Association. 3 strikes against them. So first strike, unlawful tortures under mental health during a divorce and death of my ex-husband. Second strike, kidnapping of my daughter, causing isolation and disservice and discredit everywhere. Systemic abuse. And the third strike robbed me of my central heating, of my home is all robbed of resources such as no functioning, very weak electricity, killed my pets, stopped me from being treated at hospitals, put me on the longest waiting list, cancelled my treatments. To me, this is all being beaten up because someone hates me. It's a hate crime. So I'm using a lamp instead of the main electricity for 10 months. So they were supposed to have done it in May. They assigned someone to block the repairs of the 2 flooded bedrooms from April 2025. So they blocked May, they came in April, but they didn't finish. So they started in August, but they didn't finish in August, as they said that they would. They were supposed to do this bedroom and the bathroom at the end of August, and they didn't. So I left the second room, which is over there, as it has a bowed ceiling. It's bowed like this, like my spine. So they're adding insult to injury. And I can't recover in this place. They want to flush me out like a toilet's being flushed so that I don't live here. So I'm desperate to move, although I've lived here for 13 years. 13 years. 13 years. So, yeah, so it's more than 20. So 2007, my daughter's turning 21. So in total, it's been 30 years, actually, since 2000. So before my daughter was born. Nearly 30 years of destruction, disservice, hatred for a legal migrant who is a single woman and her only child that they've kidnapped and demonized and treated me as a villain, and they are tyrant victims. I haven't hurt them, so how can they be a victim? I've never hurt them. I've never harmed them, so how are they a victim? And so this is all a death threat. All of it. The moment I start to hurt the villain, the actual villain, who is the grooming sex gang orgy, corrupt government, the first moment I start to destroy them will be their plot for my murder. So look at that. It's still leaking. So it's a poor workmanship after the repair. This is how degrading this is. Poor quality. So I'm desperate to come out of that room. They refused to move my furniture. Everything's chock-a-blocked because I had to move. Well, I didn't. I had paid money for this room to be emptied. They didn't, because they didn't want to provide the practical solution. Instead, they blamed me for the flood, as if I had to pay for it. So I have to pay for something that looks accidental. They can make murder look like an accident. But it is a deliberate criminal who has broken the pipes and the water tank and the gas and my gas heater, even the new one, which is guaranteed until next year. And then once the guarantee is gone, then I cannot have my boiler fixed anymore. It's beyond repair. So they're damaging the gas boiler, so I have no central heating. They're damaging the water tank. They're damaging the pump and providing me second-hand pumps for the shower, which is causing bacteria and mold to make me ill. And so that's still not sealed properly, coming undone. Electricity not fixed. The floors are not fixed. Oh, wow. I'm not that hairy, am I? Nothing's fixed. I'm stuck with a single blanket. I can't afford a blanket even because I'm paying for the rubbish clearance and other things that I should not be paying for. It should be them paying for it. So they've exploited me, which is a crime. So let's read what they said. So now this is their excuse, that I have made a complaint and that's why it's taken them 10 months of neglect from April to January 2026 in the future. So they've done this to me regarding the gas boiler, robbing me of my resources and civil rights. They've done this to me regarding the bathroom. 1 year from 22nd of August to 22nd of August, that's 1 year, 2024 to 2025, broken promises, still don't have, promised to have a refurbishment, that means new, based on my disability money that I had received that they rejected, or repair. Did you just hear the drip? But nothing had happened, blanked out. So they were supposed to have finished both rooms, 1 bedroom, 1. So the first bedroom and the bathroom was supposed to have been stripped and provided a cleaning service, which chemically cleaning service to remove the rot, the mold, as an urgent thing on the 22nd, by or end of August. They hadn't done it. So chemically clean. That's what they said. When they came to see me, they started something and not finished it. So they made a promise, but in end of August, it's now November. What date is it today? It's Tuesday. Buy one, get one free. 25th